Hello, I am Gepwin and welcome back to Fallout 4 Survival Mode, where we are in Far Harbor. And we are going to turn in a couple of quests that we finished up last time, and then we are going to maybe go clear out this boat down here, because I think it's one of the last things we haven't done on the island. We've hit most stuff. And then we need to go to the nucleus and complete our Dima's terminal main quest, which is kind of the last thing we have to do. It starts a set of smaller quests, but, you know, it's the last main thing we got to do on the island.
I cleared the lumber mill for you.
We gotta go see the captain. Here's the pay. I don't care if you don't want it. People keep leaving the island. But now that there's land to call their own, they'll come back. My friends have already sent word.
I'll be damned if I give
turn
up on
back
taking back my land.
You'll see.
So I remember we cleared out a farm thing for everyone last episode, or the episode before, I can't remember.
Storms will.
Just move, let her through.
A lot of people only got the clothes on their back here.
Avery.
I hope the harbor's being good to you.
What's going on?
I have to go.
Okay, come on, make the quest go, please.
Psst.
Hey, Bertha.
Excuse me, ma'am?
Smalls, we got no time for you.
The mainlander cleared out Echo Lake Lumber Mill.
Whatever you're talking about isn't as important as what Bertha's got to say.
We gotta get off the docks, Captain. If you give us some of those Acadian fog condensers, my friends are ready to homestead the lumber mill.
Surviving is about more than taming fog. We gotta stay together, Bertha.
But we're no good here. Harbormen need their own land, something to protect and hold.
I was wrong about you.
What?
Not you. You. Bertha knows this island better than you, Avery. We give folks some condensers, materials, and a chance to build defenses, and we'll survive all right, and thrive even.
I can lend a hand too.
You would? Well, then their odds are sure to be better. Give them the fog condensers, Avery.
Well, I won't stop you, but until we deal with the children of Adam, settling the island again, it could blow up in your face. Come, Bertha.
You might want to check up on Echo Lake. Bertha's friends would no doubt welcome you. And take this. You never cease to amaze.
I can now use the workshop at Echo Lake, and I got
Food in front,
something.
dock and back.
What did I get?
Bait shop.
Oh, 410 bottle caps. And she gave me 14, even though she said 4.5, so she's a liar. It's something we can agree on. Second, let us talk to this guy whose uncle we saved from attacks, but couldn't convince him to
Uncle
move back.
Ken's lived on his own for a long spell. He's got color.
I found Uncle Ken. He's still alive, but he won't come back.
That's cause for celebration.
We were worried about him.
He really is all right? Do you think he's safe?
Sorta.
His defenses were good, but it's a dangerous area.
Maybe I can see if some of the locals want to homestead again. If he had a few men by his side. Here.
Mitch is at a loss for words.
Hush now. I owe you one.
What recipe?
Here, kitty.
What recipe received? I saw a thing that said recipe received. Fire belly recipe received. What is that? I thought there's a stove around here somewhere. Fire belly. 2 more damage, gradually increases at low. Gradually increases at low health. So, blood leaf, vodka, and aster. Some kind of drug that does something. Gives me a damage increase. Okay, not that interesting. I need to run and save after those quests. Oh wait, what we got here? What's up, Captain?
Captain?
It's hard to believe before you came here, all hope seemed lost. But now we've taken back homesteads. People are finally coming together. And all of it, it's all because of you.
Yeah, I'm basically Superman.
You give me too much credit.
Hardly. With all you've done, including the captain's dance, I guarantee you, generations from now, we'll still talk about you. My people are so mired with their own concerns, I don't think they even realize that you saved us. All of us. Anything I give you or do for you, it just isn't enough. But take this, and thank you.
rescue diver's suit gain the ability to breathe underwater and all protection from radiation. That would be super useful, but I kind of do that already. So there's a house down here. Just because it's one of the last things we haven't done, I would like to clear out this boat. I'm getting a lot of invisible guns. I'd like to clear out this boat before we head out to finish up the last bit of questing. Oh, we're almost there. I feel like I've been very distracted so far. I mean, we're only like, what, 5 minutes into the episode, but still feel like I've been very distracted with things because there's just some really horrible stuff happening in America at the minute as I'm recording this, in fact. Like, live as I'm recording this. I'm just trying to ignore it and get some work done, but obviously it's distracting me. And I'm not adverse to going on big political rants. Anybody who's been following me for a while knows that I don't try to like do a lot of politics on my videos, but I certainly am not going to ignore it when applicable. Yeah, radium rifle. But this one's just pretty horrifying, and I don't feel like going on a big rant about it right now. It's just very distracting to me. There's so many horrible people coming out of the woodwork to defend what's happening, and it's all over the news and all over the Twitter, and it's all my friends are talking about online. And I can't even, like, you can't even escape into here for a little while. It's just, what good is it? What good are the video games if you can't even distract yourself from the horrible realities? There's a good question for you. Uh-oh, gotta hit that guy quick before someone else notices me. Well, that was a big bad. You gotta be careful here. There's a lot of people with, like, really big weapons, like harpoon launchers.
Company.
I think that was one. Harpoon launchers everywhere. The only advantage to harpoon launchers, like, if someone's coming at you with one, is that, oh, it gives you ammo. Like, harpoon launchers will stick in you. There we go, got you. I'm not sure how the... Oh, great, carrying too much. I forgot to drop off that stupid diving suit.
Make it quick.
That's why I'm carrying too much.
Here's my kit.
I went to save, and I was like, hey, I should drop that diving suit, because it's heavy. And I don't need to be carrying it right now. But no, I just didn't. Or, you know, a lot of other, like, all this ammunition that I could sell. Oof. Oh well. Oh well, hopefully it won't hurt us too much later. I need to get my carry weight back up again. That was a harpoon. You hear it? Whoa. Yeah, you hear that? That's a harpoon launcher. Where are you? Oh, it's not a harpoon launcher. That's a shotgun? Huh. I don't know. You don't have a head anymore, so it's gonna be difficult for you to answer questions. Ask, answer. See, sometimes you answer a question, but you also, like, want to ask one at the same time. It's like a whole thing. I can't really, like, see anybody back there. Oh, okay. I shot him, though. Can't see him, but did shot him. And now someone's machine gunning at me. Hi. Also down. Oop, you. Where'd you go? Stop that. Wonderful. I like this gun. It's nice. Oh, I can sleep. Now then, where is the... There's an entrance to this place. I swear there is. Is it over here? Ah, yes there is. Haha. I have achieved entrance. Does anybody know how the radiation on radiation weapons is applied. Because... what's that? Acid. It's random workbench. If it's applied before the damage, then it'll stack up pretty fast. Ow! If it's applied after the damage, there's not a lot of point. Boom! Glad Longfellow hadn't hit him yet. Also, Longfellow, you're gonna get hurt, so... Really? There we go. Didn't want to kill Longfellow with that. What's this? Increase the sweet spot while lockpicking. Oh my god. Better lockpicking is all I ever wanted. Where did Longfellow go?
Flipped away, did you?
Longfellow.
Heads up.
Over encumbered here.
What's eating you?
Still? Oh, come on. Fine. Fine. Grilled red stag. That'll do. I obviously need to go to Arcadia and just sell a massive amount of ammunition. Where's the bad guys? I don't get a, like, indicator for whether I've cleared out people here because this isn't a quest anymore. This should be. This would be the second quest that I would have done for the Mariner if that didn't get... if that hadn't gotten glitched out. It's unfortunate, because I love the Mariner quest line. It's one of my favorites in the game. I mean, it's simple and silly, but the Mariner's a fun character. There's a bell. That just shot. Did that do anything? No? Oh, look at this. There's a big engine of some description, I think. Oh, listen to that. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, the boat. They've built under the boat. On these pontoon things. You can hear the whole ship, like, rattling around. Either that or that's not a game sound effect and I should be worried. It sounds pretty good. Uh-oh. Sounds pretty good with these headphones, so I'm not sure whether it's a game sound effect purely or not, honestly. And one more. Come on.
Count the ammo and see what's left.
There, he was stuck in something. The only reason I say that I'm not sure if it's a game sound effect, which I'm like 90% sure it is because the shop across the way that makes signs, I saw them sawing something earlier today. I, in fact, had to put off recording briefly because of that. Nice, level. Still in danger. Don't know from what. But level up, that's always good. Okay, so there's a trapper back there someplace. Oh, there you are. Come on, I just saw you.
What's that?
We're doing, like, explosive damage to them, but that's something. Now I shot them in the leg.
Find a bit of exercise.
There we go. I hear them. Where are they? I want to... it'd be nice to sleep in here. Really? The Norrington Beach? That's way gone. That's way out there. It's nowhere near where I am or want to be. Do you know how long it would take me to get to Norrington Beach from here? They expect me to have fast travel for those things. Like, oh, fast travel to Norrington Beach. Defend my people. I am king of the wasteland, and I defend Norrington Beach with honor and dignity. Very distracted right now. Where... I want to use that like, bed. That full bed. I keep hearing, like, random yell noises. Where?
Someone or
Wait.
something else here.
Wait.
And what's next?
How did you even get in there? Longfellow, still in danger. Are there more people stuck in these containers? Sounds like it. Where's that guy? Frustrated grunting. Frustrated grunt guy. Oh, there's a yeah, what is that noise? I hear a trapper. I must hear one nearby. I feel like they keep trying to melee me. Oh, there's a trapper. Hi. Two can play at that game. My hammer's bigger. Still, huh? Yeah, it's weird the things that stick in your mind when you're doing this kind of stuff. Because I can just remember, every time I come to this part of the game, all I remember is that the first time I was playing through this, I always play through this on survival too, because, I don't know, I've never played through Far Harbor not in survival mode, I don't think. It's just, I don't know. Feels like the best way to do this DLC. But the first time I played through this, I was listening to a story on the radio where they were interviewing some actors who were doing one of those like interactive play things, like they were doing an Alice in Wonderland, I think, style play, and you would follow them through a mansion, and you know, all the actors would wander off into different rooms, and you have to follow them around, and every time you went, you could follow different actors, and just immersive experience, which, yeah, that's fine. Don't think there's anything wrong with that. But it sounds weird for a performance. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm tired, apparently. I'm tired and distracted, and this random, I don't know, stuff happening. There's some kind of stuff happening. I'm having some tea. I'm well rested. It's a skeleton drinking beer. I hear one here. I hear a frickin' trapper. Trapper, I'm not trying to hide forever. I am literally trying to hunt you down and kill you. Like, you are inconveniencing me more than anything else here. Oh well, we'll leave. We got most of the stuff done. We've done everything we wanted to do. Is he in here? I can't find like one or two people who seem to be left here.
It's the fog. Always playing tricks.
Just stinks. I don't know. I don't know where on earth they would be, but I've explored every inch of this ship, so. One of the reasons that I am distracted is I'm having one of my random work crises, which seems to happen a few months or so. Like, I'll start doing something that I really enjoy. Like, oh, I am getting a little Fallout obsessed and I want to do that. And I'll do that. And then I'll be like, oh, this is going really great, and I like it, and I do like it. And I have no plans on stopping anytime soon, because I like this, the new game is coming out soon, I enjoy what I'm doing. But then I get that thing that's like, but I don't want to do, like, either one, I don't want to be a one content channel, because I never liked that idea of being like, I am completely dedicated to playing this one thing and doing this one thing, and, you know, that. Never enjoyed that very much. And also I got the thing of like, oh, but everybody wants me to do Minecraft now, or other things, and I can never get that out of my head. Like, I don't want to, I don't like the idea of just completely being beholden to whatever people are finding popular, or some things, but like, if I was doing something and people liked it, and then I stopped doing it because I felt uninspired, that feels like I don't have a legitimate reason to not do it, even though I completely do, because I'm the one taking all the time to do this stuff and make this stuff, hopefully for your entertainment. So I don't know. I just never had any intention of stopping certain things that I did either stopped or felt like I had to stop doing on the channel. And I feel like I'm like freewheeling. I'm hoping that like Fallout 76 gives me something that I can do for a while and feel better about. But there's like this pull of like, there's one where I'm enjoying what I'm doing, and I'm really enjoying what I'm doing, and I'm hoping that that comes through enough for other people to enjoy what I'm doing. And that's a big part of doing, you know, this. So here's a hotel that I accidentally came by on my way back to Far Harbor the other day. It's filled with super mutants. There's nothing interesting in there, and I cleared out enough that I could like go steal a legendary item from them. That was all. Where was I? Oh yeah, there's kind of this pull between I'm enjoying what I'm doing, and I don't know if what I'm doing is ever realistically going to engage a large audience. And you have to engage a certain amount of audience, otherwise you're never really going to be that successful in what you're doing. And I don't feel as bad about that. Like, I don't feel like trying to build a big audience and make a lot of, like, make this a full-on, full-time thing is, like, that big of a thing right now. There we go. Because I've got kind of the podcast going. WatchersOfTomorrow.com. You should check it out if you have not. I've got the podcast going, and that's going very, very well. And I'm like, you know, if that goes, then great. If this goes, then great. I've got a lot of little things happening that could take off. And if any of them start gaining an audience, or if each of them gains a small audience or whatever, that's good. But I'm always kind of torn between the, I'm enjoying this, and I can do this for me, and I enjoy how it's going, with the, is this something that's realistically going to engage an audience large enough for me to be successful? And then there's also kind of that, what does successful mean? Like, does it mean a certain number of people following you? Does it mean being really good at what you're doing? Does it mean making a certain amount of income? Which in our system, it almost has to include that with anything. I don't know. Anyway, that's just a random rant. I know the people who are watching these particular videos, I know even most of you aren't even super interested in Fallout as much as I am. And many of you have told me over and over and over again that you enjoy the way I make videos and what I do. And you would watch what I do regardless of what I was doing for the most part, which I very much appreciate. Just feels so unbelievable. Like, you're supposed to be drawing people in because of the stuff you do. I think that's a thing. When I first started watching YouTube, there's a few people that I'll follow and I'll watch the stuff that they do, like, not completely regardless, but I'll watch stuff I wouldn't normally because I like the personality of the person. But I never felt like I had that kind of personality. I'm very monotone, and my humor can be a little bit weird. And I'm certainly not as knowledgeable at some stuff. I'm not flamboyant. So, I don't know. I understand a lot of people seem to be getting something out of what I do. Aha! It just feels difficult to, like, regrow an audience. And I'm hoping that there's going to be a little bit of, you know, I'm hoping there's some point where I just hit something that makes it feel like I'm going in a positive direction again. But I don't know.
I'm saying to myself, I should settle down someday.
I also am starting to question whether I want to be a completely one-thing channel again, which I don't know. I'm probably just going to do what I feel like I always do, and usually that means keeping doing whatever I'm doing. I like the momentum. I get momentum down and I like doing it. I also now kind of just hate the idea of doing videos that I think will be popular. I enjoyed a couple of those like speculation videos and the what will this game be like things I was doing for Fallout 76, but on some level, a lot of that was like,
did you hear that?
I hope I get some traction on the Fallout 76 stuff before it comes out. And like, you're not set up for that. YouTube's not set up for that. I'm never going to be big enough for that. It's just kind of a, I don't know what I would call it. It's just not a realistic thing. And if I don't enjoy doing that kind of thing, then I shouldn't do it. I enjoy the idea of it. I would like to be a person who is capable of, like, making that kind of content in a better way. But there's something about it that I just don't enjoy as much as other things, and it makes it difficult. Just as an experiment, I've given Longfellow 3 whiskey.
I'm listening.
He keeps asking for drinks, and he keeps saying I won't get them back. So let's see. Now is the time to head up here. Now is the time to head up here and move in towards Dima's memories. We've already cleared out, like, the first third of this. Right now, I don't have anything particularly better to do, so I'm just going to start straight upping my agility. And then I'm probably going to do a couple of ranks in Ninja once I get down to there, because I am taking some nice sneak attacks with my Gauss rifle. And since the Gauss rifle straight up doubles any damage, that is adding a lot to sneak attacks. And this is as far as we went, which means we need to be careful about the possibility of robot guards. Because this is a, let's see, this is a cafeteria and a bathroom, but that doesn't mean this big military installation submarine base thing wouldn't necessarily be filled with robot guards. But if I'm hidden, I may as well have the Gauss rifle out, because I can then... Yeah, I'm not carrying that much. I'll take the frag mine, and then I've got 15 frag mines. Okay, that's a lot. Or grenades, I mean. I may as well have this out so that I can get the first shot on evil robots. There's something here because it keeps... Whoa, hi! Well, that's not great. Oh. Oh, right, back off, back off, back off, back off. Okay, I guess. Why am I in danger, though? Okay, that's just a protectron.
Straight and true.
Still in danger? If they're gonna keep coming around the corner at full health where I can just shoot them, all the better. I was worried that this was gonna explode. Caution. Oh, there's just a turret. I don't want to waste a shot on that. That turret's down. I'm still in danger.
We ain't alone here. Look sharp.
That opens to the nucleus. Oh, it's just a turret.
Frog, take them all.
There we go. Okay. This will get us into the memory area. There's also going to be an evil thing that spawns in. I know there is. That door.
I think it wants you to stick your noggin in there. If I were you, I'd decline the invitation.
I know that I can unlock that, but... Alright, I need to turn this on first. I need to turn the auxiliary power switch on. That's what causes stuff to come attack me. Let's... You know what? My best bet is to be hidden and get the good shot off with this thing. That door opens. Right, I'm in danger, but... Ah! There was a big hit on the Dominator, and... Ow, it exploded. The other one didn't explode. The other one didn't explode. Shenanigans. Whoa. Oh, there's a sloth! These had better be in the new Fallout. These had better be in the new Fallout. Oh, look at it. Oh, I want to wear it. I want to wear it really bad, but it's terrible. Hey, Longfellow. Longfellow. Got some
Look
junk for
alive.
you.
Have a look then.
Alright, that is all the problems. Now, I'm going to show you the first of these levels. And then, gonna come eat and drink. Because your food, your eat and drink does not actually stop while you're in this thing, which stinks. So I'm gonna show you the first of these levels, and then I'm gonna finish the rest of them off camera. Like, you can look up somebody else doing these. They stink. They're better than other stuff, but they're not going to make interesting video. So the idea here is there are these little mite things. And
if you're listening to this, then you made it inside my memory banks. Take a moment. I know it's a lot at once.
This basically puts you into a settlement building mode, and you can pick up and move these blocks. And you have to get these stupid nanite things.
My data. When I'm plugged into the chair, this is what I see. You're using an earlier version of that technology, a brainwave scanner instead of a direct neural wire. Look around. Do you see that yellow column in the distance? That's long-term memory storage. That's your goal. But you can't just retrieve that data yourself. One of the programs loaded in that holotape is called the Indexer. They're represented by the friendly green sprites milling around. Do you see them? The indexers have one purpose: to get the data in the yellow column and bring it back to the memory access point. You need to help them get there and back safely. Once they've recovered all the data in the memory, the program will translate it into something you can understand. If you ever need to leave the simulation, then don't worry. Nothing gets reset. You can keep going from wherever you left off. Good. You're across the gap. But now you have to deal with the security systems. That red firewall is blocking you and your indexers from reaching the data. Do you see that green beam of light? That's a decoder beam. It can destroy the firewall. You just need to direct the beam to its vulnerable spot.
Sorry, that was probably annoying. So, basically, redirect the green beam using these thingies to take out the firewalls.
Now you just need to
build
create
bridges
a
and
path to the data
pathways.
with code blocks, and your indexers can get to work.
And then also you have these little turret things to keep your indexers from getting killed on their way to and from stuff. There we go. I should be done with this level pretty soon.
The system has been alerted to your presence. Now things will get hairier. You'll need to deploy defense constructs against the system's active countermeasures. The system's sentries will do everything they can to stop your indexers from returning to the access point with the data. Verifying memory file. 100%. We're done here. We now have an access point into the next memory. Just step into the data stream where this memory was stored.
So, yeah. Do that.
File identification.
Walk into this beam.
0B-9AX0. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
Things are not going well. Several of my people have been assaulted, spat at, interrogated for no reason. This is getting out of control. But there's still a chance they can learn to trust us. We just need one of their own who's on our side. I can't let anyone know what I'm about to do. I'll need to set up the equipment far away from Acadia. It'll double as a place to bury the evidence.
Additional location data appended. A makeshift medical facility underneath the VIM. Pop factory. Coordinates downloaded.
You know what? I changed my mind a little. I'm going to go through more of this. If I get stuck, I'm going to skip it, but this is for the most part pretty easy. So, every time you complete one of these, you get a memory thing, and that memory just told me that there's a secret facility under the Vim Pop factory that I need to get to. So let's see, that goes through that green thingy and then fires up there. And that means that I can bring it that way because I picked up one of these stupid blocks. And then once it's going that way, it'll take out this thing, which will let my little nanites through. Okay, now that one's shooting this way, and we have to get something over here. But we've unlocked, look at that, another one of these rerouter doohickeys. If I take this up twice, there, and then this rerouter majig. Oh, except I built it in the wrong place, didn't I? Oh, no I didn't. There we go, look at that. We rerouted some stuff, and if I repair this pathway well, then our little buggles have a good way to get through. It's a way better hacking game than some. And it's way better than that, like, completely non-interactive memory portion that we had before for Kellogg. But it takes too long for these things to wander around. It honestly is just a waiting game at a certain point. And
Intrusion
when you're
detected.
dying of thirst,
Countermeasures initiated.
that's not the best.
Memory retrieval at 100%.
Memory retrieval.
Verifying. Looks good. You can now use the data stream as an access point to the next memory.
Memory file identification 0J-2NN8. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
I'm offloading this memory. I cannot bear lying to Confessor Martin and his children of Adam any longer. Better to just forget. I found it. The location of the launch key to fire the nuclear missile inside the submarine. Confessor Martin believes it can bring his people into division. Destruction at the hands of an atomic blast. He struggles with how literal his interpretation of that precept should be. I can't risk him deciding to find the key and use it. His people were the first to accept me for what I am. The thought of them being gone fills me with nothing but pain.
Additional data appended. Location: the Harbor Grand Hotel safe room. Key code 485130.
So now we found the Grand Harbor Hotel safe room. Need to get to that. This thing is... Nope. Where's this stupid beam coming in? Should be right there, and then we need to send it off. That direction. Every time you open up one of these areas, it just gives you a bunch more blocks. And then you just have to move some stuff around. 1, 2. At least the blocks being, well,
Beginning attrition
blocks
of intrusive program.
makes this very obvious and easy where you need to put stuff. And you always have a lot of these building block things. So you can make a nice path. I'll give it that. It does give you what you need. Now, if we just head, let's see, follow the path over this way, and where do we get?
Sentry has detected active intrusive program.
So this needs to get shot up top, which means I probably need to go up top here, follow the beam around, and I have another one of those redirector doohickeys. Oh, look at that. When it removed the red thingy, it gave me a path up here. And wouldn't you know it, my path up here lets me line up with this thing. And there's that. There we go. Got 7 of these code block things. Can I get more of these? Want more of these code block things. Don't know if I can get hurt in here. I am getting more and more hungry as time goes on, though. Oh, it takes forever for these stupid things to move.
Complete memory retrieved.
Memory 3 added.
The data stream is now available to access the next memory.
Memory file identification. 3X0P. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
I've made a contingency plan in case Far Harbor discovers the truth, or gives in to their xenophobia despite all my efforts. I've isolated the wind turbine powering Far Harbor's fog condensers. A kill switch command will leave them defenseless from the fog and its creatures. But now that it's done, am I really capable of this? This massacre that I've engineered? I'm going to remove the command code from my memories. I'll bury a hard copy if I need to use it. But I can't keep it close to me. It makes me sick.
Additional location data appended. Coordinates to the kill switch command code and the wind farm maintenance building.
Alright, so we've got nuke codes, location of nuke codes, and then location of some sort of Far Harbor kill switch code. Now we have to use 2 of these things. Oh my god, the complexity is becoming overwhelming. So we need to send one that away. Oh no, I need it to be up 1. Up 1 that way. Then three and up. No, just 1. Come on. And then point it that direction. Stop trying to store everything, dang it. I don't know if we're going to be able to do. Let's just take a quick look at this problem. I can come down here. This probably gets me more something. Nothing that way. Alright, that's the entry point. Okay, it needs me to come down here. It's tricking me. It's trying to make me think I need to do something up this way, but I don't. It needs to go in there, and then it's going to come out of that, then head back this way, or maybe back the other way. I don't know. Either way, we need to go around the bottom. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. I don't see any additional, like, blocks over here or anything, but I guess it doesn't hurt to see. Nope, nothing. Okay. All the stupid little mite bots are waiting up there. This thing is just above ground level. So I really just need to build out by like 2. Yep. Then bring this coming in this way. That will come over here. Should need to just be right. Oh, come on, turn around. Right there, going into that. And that destroyed that big block over there. Now I just need to see whether that is... How did the mites get over there? I didn't think the mites could teleport across, like, gaps like that. The idea that you have to wait for them to get all the way over there and all the way back. It's pretty infuriating.
Good. Just keep doing what you're doing. You can use the data stream to access the next memory, as usual.
7A4K. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
Get away from me! What the hell are you?
It's me. We escaped the Institute together. You're my brother.
I don't have a brother. The name's Nick Valentine. And no one in my family tree is a plastic skin freak.
You're just confused. Let me help.
Stay away from me! I don't want to hurt you!
Goodbye, brother.
End playback.
Ah, so Dima and Nick, not friends. Attacking each other, in fact. Now, let's see. Need to go that way more, looks like. And pointed this direction, so we should do that. And then go over there. Need to head over here too, grab a second thingy. There's a second rerouter thing. What's over here? Doesn't look like much yet. It's another rerouter thingy that I'm gonna have to get to. Okay. That's firing straight up over there.
Active intrusive program.
Oh, they're all shooting. Oh yeah, once I put the turrets out, it seems like they start shooting. Who would have thought? Okay, now we need to get up to this here, which I've been to before. Let's see. That one seems to be even with the floor.
Intrusive program detected.
Means that way. Oh no, that's another. That should destroy the thingy. Yeah. Then I need to walk over here to grab this other rerouter. No, I was gonna try to fire it straight over there, but that's not gonna work, is it? Let's take a look here. I need to get it to hit that node. And I can't because that node is like even with that block on this big pyramid
Sentry
thing.
initiating erasure of intrusive indexer.
So I got that node, which is 3 blocks up. Over here, 3 blocks up is that thing, so that's blocked. But we're sending this all the way around.
Sentry has detected active
And
intrusive
over
program.
and up there. Which is going into that pyramid, which is firing over. And that gave me these 2 relays. Oh, dang it, come on. I need this to go 1, 2, and then have a relay there. So if I actually moved a relay to that position, that one is now firing in the correct direction. And if I go and collect this relay up at the top, that's now no longer necessary. That means that I can reroute one right here. There, that gets rid of the code wall, and then I can make this thing. What's going on? Come on. Oh, my frickin'... Really? It... turned wrong? There. That gets rid of this stupid wall. Which gets me... That should be the last one.
You can exit the simulation at any time.
Memory file identification 0Y-8K7D. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
I've discovered a curious record inside the pre-war data files of this submarine base. The Marines here were equipped with an advanced model of combat armor. There are several suits already in the base, in various states of deterioration. But there were more shipments of the armor on its way to the base the day the bombs fell. They could be in prime condition if the sealants have held. I have no use for them, but you never know. Maybe they'll be worth digging up one day.
Additional data appended. Armor shipments tracking information. Coordinates downloaded.
Exiting simulation in 3, 2, 1.
So, we have now finished up all the memories, and that got us the locations of several things. We got a location of combat armor. So we have the Vim Pop Factory, where we need to go to the secret medical facility. We have this over here, where we get the Wind Farm kill switch code. And Dima's cache, which is over by Rave something point. That's over where we did the captain's dance. And over here at the hotel, that's the launch key. Is that it? Seems to be. There should also be the location of that recon armor, which is the non-legendary version of the armor that we're working on getting. Though it has the legs, which are not available in legendary form. Huh. I don't know where that is, though. Weird. Is that a, miscellaneous. There we go. So, there's out here in the middle of the ocean is a sunken ship with the combat armor, which would be useful with that diving suit that we got from Avery. So, we finished all of Dima's memories. That was less boring than I remember. Let's head out of here. Exit door, back to the nucleus. This chained door brings us way up to this, like, up to this walkway that kind of overlooks everything. Can I get down from here? Do I have to jump?
Watch over my brothers and sisters.
There must be a way down from here, right? Well, since I decided to do the memory part, that went a little bit longer than I thought. So next time we're going to go do all those little fetch quests that just gave me, and we'll finish up Far Harbor. I'll collect my armor, and then we'll head back to Hangman's Alley, where I can drop off my cool new Vim armor, and then there's one more thing that I need to do when I come back here, but there's something I need to pick up before I do it. We also need to figure out, get Longfellow's affinity up a little bit so that we can do his companion quest, because I want to do that soon, and we've got to talk to Nick Valentine about a lot of stuff. So we got a lot of things to do in the next 2 episodes. That'll probably be it for Far Harbor. I hope that you've been enjoying. If you did, you can leave a like, and if you really did, of course, you can always subscribe for all the things I do. My name is Gepwin. Thank you very much for watching, and of course, I will see you next time.